Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, you're talking to us? I don't know who you're talking to here.
I'm talking to everybody. I'm seeing how it's going.
I'm dying, but you know.
I mean,
No, you're not allowed.
Of the holiday cheer.
welcome everybody to our holiday one-shot. We typically do these once a year. Actually, this is the first time we're doing it here on Dungeon Mechanics. But it's the same repeating trend. Chaos during the holidays. Before we get started, we'll do some announcements. Our first sponsor of today is Plus One Crafting. Plus One Crafting is responsible for all these awesome terrain-based, I have elf ears. Elf ears not included. Terrain-based scenery for all your miniatures and battle maps. You can sign up with Plus One Crafting, get a subscription, and get awesome packages delivered to your house monthly. Our next lovely sponsor is the Barkley Garage. The Barkley Garage is responsible for all the awesome woodworking items that we do not have present because I have not made them yet. But as soon as we get our awesome dice towers, we'll be able to show you the cool stuff that the Barkley Garage has to offer. If you want, go over to their Instagram, see the kind of stuff that they make, and if it interests you, put in an order today and tell him Dungeon Mechanics sent you, and hopefully he'll know who that is. Our last sponsor of the day is Epidemic Sound. The lovely tunes that you are hearing today are from Epidemic Sound. If you want music that is free to stream, well, you can stream with. It's a subscription-based service. Sorry. They have loads of songs, sound bites, sound effects, pretty much anything you can think of. You could just type it in and they'll give it to you. Their wide catalog allows you to use their sound features for places like YouTube and Twitch and Instagram and TikTok and all the other medias out there. Go ahead and sign up to Epidemic Sound, and I think that's it. So, let's start out with the setting because it's been a hot minute and I forgot what it was. You all are starting off, well, except for Lilith. You all are starting off in the small town of North Vale Pines, located in Vespin. Vespin is one of the small towns in Avior, the continent. And around this time, everyone gathers up to do what's called the Saints Hollows Parade. The Saint Hollows Parade allows for children from all around the world to get toys and treats and fun stuff for the holidays. So you three down there, over there, to that side, are currently located in a local tavern / pub. They are serving all types of holiday cheer beverages, and there's a wide assortment of delectable cookies to go with them. Ryder, would you like to describe yourself? Oh, but not the non-muted version. It's gonna be great.
I was aware I was pulling up my sheet over here. That's what I was like, okay.
Oh,
I was like,
I saw like your mouth move. I was like, oh no, he's talking.
Nope, it was more of just to make sure I had my stuff up and I was looking over. Yes, so standing at a just massive 3'6", this small rabbit folk kind of walks in using a kind of club as a pseudo walking stick, shaking off a bit of the snow and ice that has accumulated on their jacket, taking their goggles and kind of putting them up on top of their bandana that kind of lets the ears kind of lay down flat on their heads. Otherwise, they might freeze in the snow. So that's how he keeps the ears warm. He walks up, just pretty much black and white. Kind of has a job of a courier, if you will, be able to get around the icy, frozen tundra with a bit of ease. And yeah, kind of sits down at the bar and can just post up and kind of gets a quick little glance around, do a little people watching, seeing who is all strolled into town for the festival.
Okay. Located at a table not too far from where you're posted, Ryder, is a gnome of a man and a gnome lady as well. They're, I'd say, from where you're from, make a perception check.
You want me to? Would my passive perception of a 23 be able to pick this up?
Did
or would
you
I actually
do observant? What's happening? It's not going to help you at all. Anyways.
Oh yeah, because
with your passive,
never helped.
You would see that the two are kind of like stacking cookies up on top of each other. Not sure why, but
my diabetes kick in like a little bit, like oof. I'm a small person. I'm a small creature. I can't have too much sugar. It's bad for me. Get the jitters.
So as you're watching them stack these, Chestnut, do you want to describe how you look?
Yeah, Chestnut is just your typical holiday gnome with a green pointy hat, a white beard, and just a plain red shirt. Nothing stands out about him other than he looks colorful. He's quiet and grumbles, but he's definitely enjoying stacking up these cookies right now.
Nice. And next, across from you, Chestnut, is Welksy. Welksy, you want to describe how you are?
Hello. Welksy is just kind of typical gnome artificer. Like, clothes don't really matter all that much. She's got her hair pulled up into pigtails. Her hair is like a greenish color. But her clothes are kind of ragged, nothing special, you know. But yeah, she's having fun sitting here with the cookies, and she probably also has a couple of her little knick-knack toys that she's created, just like flopping around on the table doing their neat little things. She's having a good old time.
Nice. And as you two are stacking this tower of cookies, we're gonna have a roll off. Could have some sleight of hand checks. First real rules of the game.
Got a 7.
Oh, okay.
14.
14. Okay. So, Chestnut, you go to put your piece down, and it's kind of like starting to wobble. You've got like 20 cookies stacked on top of each other. It's not designed for this. But Welksy comes up and places one more. And I need you to make one more sleight of hand check.
Both of us, or
just Chestnut for right now.
Oh, that's a 5.
And it tumbles over.
Oh, well, you got that round, Lexi.
So, there's a lot of there. I've been working with my hands a lot, though, so I'm used to this.
Well, I'd rather eat them, but the game is fun.
I mean, we can eat them too, like.
Oh, I have been.
So you just see Ryder, them two like cutting up, nothing too out of the ordinary. At the bar, there is this large ogre of a man who's just kind of like grumpily serving people as they come up.
Do I know the bartender's name by chance?
Roll a history check.
Seven.
You've heard his name is weird. Like, it doesn't match the description of him.
Okay. Ryder just kind of like pops a cigar in the mouth. Hey, Abaki, how you doing?
Pretty good. What can I get you?
Yeah, can I get a shot of something strong? Shot glass, though. Don't, you know me. Put a normal sized glass. Next thing you know, you gotta pick me up off the floor.
Yes. Right away. And he grabs like this mug, looks at you, looks at the mug, sets it back down. Then he grabs like this smaller cup, sets it in front of you. And then he just pours this dark liquid into it. Okay. Are you from around these parts?
Well, technically I just kind of pop in and out. You know, I kind of just travel around carrying packages left, right, and center. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Ryder just takes the glass. So what's the damage here? What do I owe you?
5 copper.
5 copper? What are these, holiday prices? He puts down the 5 copper.
He just looks over at the side of the holiday priced menu of drinks and then goes back and starts like rubbing down a part of the bar that's already clean.
And if I had ordered this in a regular size, it still would have been 5, and I could have just had 2. Damn. He just leans back, starts kind of sipping.
Around that time, this half-elf female comes out from around the back of the kitchenette area, carrying like a hot plate of cookies, and she comes out and like sets them down. Well, oh, you, would you like some cookies?
Sure, I'll have one.
Right. And she gets like a little napkin and sets a few in it, and then comes over and sets them down next to your drink.
Thank you. What's how much are they?
Oh, no, these are free of charge. Can we get you anything else?
Nah, I think I'm good for now. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, if we can do anything else, just let us know. If you end up going anywhere, just make sure you bundle up. It's a bit nippy outside.
Kind of like adjust his scarf that he has. This very like scarf adjusted a little bit. Oh yeah, don't I know it? Thankfully, I'm pretty light, so I kind of stay on top of the snow a bit.
Oh, that's a good thing to do. Are you from around here?
Yeah, kind of pass through this area a little bit. Normally, just kind of dropping packages off along the way. Courier by trade.
Are you attending Saints Hollows?
Yeah. That's I just had a delivery nearby. I figured, I'd earned a bit of a sabbatical, so why not?
Well, have a good stay. If you need more cookies, there's more at the table just for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And she kind of like dusts herself off a little bit and then makes her way back to the back of the kitchen.
I look at the cookie. Like, are these just like basic like sugar cookie looking things?
There's a couple of sugar cookie ones, some oatmeal, some ginger snapped. They're like a different assortment of cookies. Most of them are decorated with some type of frosting.
Just sniffs them. Oh my god, do I have another prop? I do have more props. Maybe. Got it. This just tells me I need to clean my office.
The excitement. Is that really a cookie?
Yeah. It's shortbread. Kinda like.
I'm genuinely jealous.
I didn't get cookie props. My basic oxygen cookies.
Where's the rest, for the rest of the class there, Ryder?
Come get it.
It's already supposed to be here. You were supposed to deliver that days ago. Around that time, the doors kind of open, and this cold draft kind of hits into everyone's space. There's still a large fire going, so you don't have to worry about it staying chilly for long, but in the doorway is members of a very unique descript. There is a satyr, a minotaur, and a young female succubus.
I'm sorry, can you run those back one time? A minotaur.
Minotaur, satyr, and succubus.
Okay.
So the satyr, which Lilith you would know to be Gangi, looks up at you. So we just have to get this list and then bring it back, and we're good. We're golden.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Volts, do you know where we're supposed to... Wait, where are we? Lilith's like,
You're in Norvale Pines.
Northvale Pines? Weren't you paying attention?
I don't pay attention. That's not my job. I just get us here.
Clearly.
I'm going to the bar. You want anything to drink?
Yeah, surprised me.
And as he walks off, this short satyr man, about 4'2", give or take. He has red hair, kind of like tied up into a ponytail, and he has these two like jingling bells that kind of jammer as he walks with his satyr feet. Next to you, Lilith, is this very large minotaur. He doesn't really talk much. He's wearing kind of a Christmas hat, and he has like a staff in his hand. But he's mostly there for just muscle. Lilith, would you like to describe how you look?
So, Lilith is a succubus. She's got a couple of red horns kind of peeking out from her head. She's kind of wearing this leather-esque armor, kind of wrapped in a fur like cloak to kind of keep her warm, traversing through the snow. She's got long ebony hair that's kind of tied down at the very bottom of her ponytails, and she has very uniquely colored like a reddish orangey purple color eyes. They're very interesting.
As the satyr walks up to the bar, he looks at you, Ryder, and kind of, does the one over eye look up. Looks over to the bartender. Can I get a eggnog, please? And the bartender just looks at him. All right. And he starts making it. Hey, you, floppy ears.
Hey, you, hoof feet.
Haha, clever. I got a question. If a person were to arrive in, where did she say we were? North Vale Pines, where would they find the nearest toy store?
The nearest toy store. Well, okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 real quick. Bidding on if I want to fuck with this guy or not. Well, nearest toy store. Nearest one is gonna be just around the block. It's a little wooden place. I think it's Bits and Bops. Yeah, Johnny's Bits and Bops. But if you want the best one, you're gonna have to go. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk. You're gonna be about a quarter to a half mile down the road. It's gonna be a big place. You can't miss it. It's got a big nutcracker on the outside of it. It's called Nikki's Toys and More.
Nikki's Toys and More. Okay, sounds good enough. Oh, sorry, I forgot to make that a double. Bartender person. And the bartender, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? He grabs another and he starts.
Would we have heard any of that conversation?
You're gonna be paying out a bit of the wazoo on these drinks. Holiday prices.
Yeah, I got it covered. Yeah, the two of you, Chestnut and Welky, will be able to kind of see and hear this whole situation from where you are.
So I imagine I worked at the toy store. Is that possible?
Yes, if you work at the toy store. Is that really your job?
It's kind of along the lines of my class teachers. So.
Okay, yeah.
Would I be able to tell if he's giving good directions?
Roll a insight check.
11.
Sounds about right from what you know.
Okay. I would just interject and be like, well, if you cut to the right when you take 2 blocks down and then a left again, you'll get there a lot quicker.
Oh. It seems you got contested directions there, bud.
But you'll get there just fine. It's a way that I like to go.
Well, yeah, if you go that way, you're cutting through some back alleys. You never know who you're gonna bump into. And I would hate for someone of your kind of gives him a look over nature to be found in a dark alley by yourself.
I take care of myself well enough.
I'm sure there'd be some lovely gentlemen that would love to take care of you too.
I don't know what that insinuates. Did you say it was the first or second dark alley that I need to go down? Just gotta make sure I'm keeping it clear.
That was the second dark alley.
Okay. Well, if you fine gentlemen, well, excuse me, and he kind of like makes his way back over to Lilith and hands her one of the eggnog drinks. You like eggnog, right?
Yeah, it's fine. And she just starts drinking it.
Well, if I remember correctly, the sooner we get this list done, the sooner we can get it back and we can find out where Claus is, because he's gone missing. Well, not missing. He's just not here, which we kind of need him, you know, to deliver presents. But his dad died, so here we are. But anyways, that's beside the point. If we can find
that loud enough for people to
oh
hear,
yeah, he's
or
not
is he
like he's not
Like,
all
I'm
whispering.
just like I'm looking at Jessica not to like strike up a conversation about like, wait a minute, so how do you know how to get? We need to find Claus because he's gone missing. Like, the hat under the bandana, like the ear under the bandana perked up, like.
And I'm certain, almost like 92% certain, if we tell him about you, he can help get your soul back, because, you know, the whole ordeal with how you lost it back in that...
And then she like puts her finger up to his lips. Shush.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Well, you know, I'm just... there's a list, and there's a bunch of stuff I gotta find. I just...
I'm well aware. I am well aware.
Roxy will get up and just like start getting her like coat on and stuff and grabbing all her shit. And just like walk up to these three. Hey, where are we going?
Chestnut would straighten up his vest too and grab a bunch of cookies and put it in a bag.
If Claus is missing, I'm helping. Sorry.
Mr. Claus
Oh
is involved.
no. This is a job for the three of us, not you two.
Yeah, it's special North business.
Lilith just gives him a look like, shut up.
Well, his back's turned to you because he's being sly, so he doesn't see it.
Ryder's just at the bar.
She's
Like,
not like acting like she's gonna back down. She's still just like ready to go.
We don't need help. I mean, unless you know how to get to this toy store. But this guy here, he told us the
But I know how to
directions.
get.
Yeah, we just got to go down the first alley, meet some, you know, shady people, and then we're there. We're practically there.
That
sorry,
was
what?
all wrong. Let's get going.
What?
He'll just like reach up and
it's
shove
the
a cookie in his mouth.
It's the
and come
second.
to the road.
Oh, the second alley.
It's the second dark alley that'll have the sketchy people that would love to take care of you.
Wait.
Take a cookie for the road. Let's go.
Then again, if you're traveling with, well, her, something tells me they might overlook you.
No one ever looks this. I mean, you can hear me coming like a mile away, either from my hooves or my jingle jangles.
Or your big mouth.
That too.
But really, the three of us have this under control. You guys don't need to get involved.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
You say
mentioned
that,
Mr.
but
Claus,
the
right?
gnome's like walking out the door right now. I mean,
Well, I'm not. Whoa. Just because we're all short doesn't mean that we all like travel together. It's not like one of them, like two gnomes in a trench coat kind of people. Like that's not how this works.
Remember that one time, Chestnut? That was funny.
is that your way of saying you want to come along there, Cuddles? Fluffs? fluffy. I don't know your name.
I know the
way.
goat boy ain't trying to talk to me. I know the goat boy ain't trying to talk to me. Do I come in here and wonder which parent of yours decided to make love to farm animals? Nah, no, I don't.
I think
So,
both of them.
why don't you do
actually,
me a
if I'm
favor?
being specific.
Oh God, there's some information I didn't fucking need to know. Look, name's Ryder. Ryder moves.
Ryder
I can get you where you need-
moves. How about you
Yeah.
moves it out the door, son?
You just said you didn't want me coming over here.
Lilith already like grabs.
What,
what's his
Lilith?
name
Come
again?
on, I'm just having a little bit.
No, out the door. Out the door now.
The satyr's name was Gongi. I don't believe I
Gongi,
got.
okay.
I didn't get the Minotaur's name. I just got brooding silent type.
I don't think you said his name.
Volts like looks back at, I guess you, Ryder, if you're the only one left. Sorry about him, and kind of like makes his way out of the.
Oh, is that who that is? The Minotaur?
Yeah.
Volt?
So you hear
Volts.
as like Lilith is like pushing Gongi out. How many times have I told you to keep your mouth shut in certain situations?
Hey, I'm just trying to make friends. We don't get to
That
make
is
friends
not how you make
often.
friends.
Hey,
And
friends.
I'll just follow along behind.
I don't know your names. I'm Gangi. This is Lilith. She doesn't
She
like to tell
whacks
people
him
what
up
her name
by-
is.
Smack him upside the head. like,
Hey, I'm just being polite. Come on.
you can tell them your name. Don't you introduce all the rest of us.
Oh, and that's Volts over there. He's a strong, silent type.
I'm sorry, Miss Lilith. I'll pretend that I don't know your name. But it's nice to meet you nonetheless.
It's too late now.
My name is Chestnut P. Art Rayleigh. You can just call me Chesty.
Nice to meet you. It looks over at Welksy, and you are.
It's not him.
We caught you at the very end.
She said it in like gnome pitch.
See,
There it is.
Nice to meet you. So you guys know where this toy store is that we have to go to?
Absolutely.
Well, if you want to help so badly, I guess we can let you lead us to the toy store.
That's the holiday spirit.
All right.
Ryder finishes his drink and then is just gonna walk behind this group. Not just like a good, just watching this chaos.
Roll a stealth check.
If they see me, they see me. I don't really care that much. However, I am one with the snow for my white bunny self. 24.
Okay.
I'm one with the snow. The snow is with me. I'm one with the snow. The snow is with me. Just puffing on a cigar, walking with the club. Just
So as y'all proceed 2 blocks down through this alleyway, you notice that it's snowing pretty rough, more so than when you first arrived at that tavern. But you get to the toy store and there's like a long line of people going to meet fake Santa, and then there's a long line of people just like buying toys. But you see the Nutcracker and other people are just like walking in the store to browse it. What would you all like to do?
So is this the toy store we have to go to?
I think so. We just gotta find. Oh wait, there we go. It usually works better if you're reading it right side up. A red nose, a clove of mistletoe, and I don't know what that one says because it's smudged.
let me see it. She takes the list from him and just like looks.
The last item is a sprig of nutmeg.
A sprig of nutmeg, Gangi.
Yep. These are all prime items we need to track Sir Claus.
I have a quick few questions about my character. The class I picked says I'm like, you know, Santa's helper elf. How does that play out here?
So a bit of lore is there used to be a man by the name of Santax St. Claus that was murdered in his house last year. He has an estranged son that has not taken hold of the family business per se, and it's around the time that he needs to you know, take those reins, but they don't know where he is. So
would in theory would Chestnut have just gone like unemployed for the last year, or just like, all right, well, that job, like essentially just the business closed down, so we just started working for different toy stores?
oh my gosh, I mean, essentially, yeah, that could be a thing.
I'm just trying to keep the dream alive.
I mean, still
Trying to
just
do it
keep
alive.
working, keep making it in hopes that he'll come around.
Gotta keep those skills sharp. These kids and their Game Boys and their
Dangle dibbly dobs.
Playboy.
Oh god.
What the
I was gonna
heck
say,
did I come
I
back
was-
into?
I was about to combine PlayStation and Game Boy, and you see where the problem came into play.
Nope. There are certain
With-
things that you
with their
cannot
game
mix.
station.
And they're Playboy.
Oh, you're banned. You're banned.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
God.
Well, it seems
Let's
that
hurry up.
On that note,
Chestnut's been doing a year's worth of Playboy subscription.
well,
all
all
boys
right.
and girls.
all right. See, look, we can, like
And this
I
character is
didn't
tainted.
finish the
Oh,
statement,
no.
and I didn't finish the statement, and we then corrected it, and now you're bringing it right back around. So,
I
like,
mean, you gotta just.
no, you don't.
You gotta-
No, you
I
don't.
had to leave for a little bit.
It's fine, Chestnut. You haven't had decent work these past few months, but you're still holding out. You're like,
Okay. This is good. This helps. Thank you.
he's like, I'm never asking questions about my character again.
Just make it up on the fly. What's the worst you're gonna do? Is like, and then you're just like, yeah, it is. I
I
wrote
was
it.
just gonna be like, yeah, I know where Santa is because I work for him, but that wouldn't work here. So.
So you all walk into this store. There's toys and trees decorated to the wazoo. Kids running around, parents trying to get them.
Dying.
Yeah, attempting. Very, very much attempting. So, red nose. It can't be that hard to find. Right?
Knowing
I
you,
won't feel
probably.
immediately start looking for these things wandering around.
She kind of looks to, Lilith looks to, Volts and Gangi. Gangi, you look for the red nose. Volts, you look for the spring of nutmeg. I will look for the mistletoe. Got it?
You would look for the mistletoe, but I'm just gonna walk away. Bop, 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 bop.
Lilith looks over to Volts. I'm going to kill him one of these days.
You would be doing us all a favor. And he kind of like,
And Lilith starts looking for the clove of mistletoe.
okay. Are the rest of yous helping, or y'all just watch?
Yeah, I already said Welksy's gonna be looking.
Okay. What would you like to look for first?
You gonna look for anything. Like,
Okay.
Any of the three she can find.
And Chestnut?
Chestnut would like head towards the back, where the storage is, and look for toys back there that might fit these descriptions.
Okay.
Or items, not toys.
Everyone that's looking, just roll a investigation check.
Dirty 20.
21.
Okay. Oh no.
Axel's like,
I got
say
a
it with your chest.
28.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. So
Well, you
Lilith,
would find it.
the people that need to look for the items don't know where the freak these items are.
Well, in their defense, they are new to the area and they don't know the store layout, so they are just wandering aisles. So that does track.
As you're
We've been here, so.
you're all
I'm trying to defend you. I'm trying to defend you. and your
going
party.
out of your way to like look for stuff. Ryder, you come across like a whole kind of like display of nutmeg sprigs, just neatly wrapped individually. Chestnut in the back, you find a bunch of different red noses that usually go for clown kind of attire, but they do have them kind of like the little puff balls in a storage crate in the back of the store. And then Welksy, you find a sprig of mistletoe kind of like neatly tied to one of the decorated trees that's inside of the in the store.
Is it up high?
It's pretty high.
Okay. I've been waiting for this moment. So Welksy's going to like lean down and on her shoes, the little tongue of her shoe, she's gonna start like pumping it up 3 times. Go to the other one, pump it up 3 times. You see like a little shimmer appear over the shoes as she casts jump from the shoes of jumping activate, and she just gets ready and just springs up in the air, going for the mistletoe.
Okay.
Which would allow her to standing high jump at least 10 feet in the air.
Okay. Roll me a acrobatics check with advantage. Nice.
21.
So, I don't know if anyone sees, but Welksy just like leaps up, grabs this mistletoe, and like yanks it off one of the branches from the tree and like lands back down. And like a bunch of kids see it and they're like, "Whoa, that was awesome! Can you do it again?"
Just for you, little one, sure. And this time she like takes a bit of a running start and like just tries to long jump as far as she can.
Okay. Another acrobatics check with advantage. Nice. This time you leap even further, and the kids are just like, "Oh, Mom, I want shoes like those!"
God. And the parents are just like, nah.
Air Wexels by
As Welksy leaps off into the distance with the sprig in hand. Air Welksy.
I love it.
Chestnut, what are you doing after you find these?
Chestnut's just gonna grab as many as he can in his arms and just like start waddling back.
Okay. Make me a we'll go with sleight of hand again as well.
natural 1.
uh,
Oh no, Wrangle.
so Chestnut, you're walking back with like probably way more than you need, and like your little booties, your little shoe kind of like catches on the cuff of one of the not fully seated down wood planks, and like you just like tumble, and they just.
I told Gary to fix that last week.
You, Lilith, you hear a kind of like a disturbance in the back of the store.
So, out of curiosity, Lilith kind of like walks over and she just sees Chestnut just wasted on the floor. You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just fell over. Sorry about that. Found your noses. Just like pointing around the floor, like things rolling around.
Lilith picks up one of the noses. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. What else you need?
Well, we still need the clove of mistletoe and the spring of nutmeg.
Around that time, like
would still be like distracted and would just be passing out little toys to the kids that she's made.
you can see off in the distance this small gnome just like leaping back and forth, toys in one hand, another toy in another hand.
What is happening? What?
Ryder, as you're by this smorgasbord table of nutmeg, Gangi walks up to you. So you found any yet? Anything from that list? Lilith took the list from me, so I don't know what I'm looking for.
Ryder just picks up the nutmeg.
What's that?
Why don't you give it a smell? Tell me what you smell.
Oh, it smells nice. Is this like incense?
Yeah, something like that. It's called nutmeg.
Nutmeg incense. Wait. Nutmeg?
Yeah, the sprig of nutmeg you needed. Yeah, that's what this whole.
Oh, that's
fucking table
this?
here made of. Yeah.
I thought it was way bigger than this. Like a sprig, like a sprig.
You talking a
Sprig?
You talking a like a? Yeah, no, that's not what this is. You're just like a sprig.
It's
It's like
small.
a twig.
It's like
It's a little
tiny.
guy. Yeah, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. You don't want a whole big thing of nutmeg. That's too much nutmeg. What are you gonna make? You're gonna make like 30. You're gonna have to make like 30 pastries with that much nutmeg.
I don't think we're
You
making
need a
pastries.
sprig. It's just. Well, I know we're not making pastries, but I'm saying is that normal people aren't using it for locating spells to find, people here, there, and everywhere. They're using it for their baked goods. Don't look at me like I'm the crazy one here, alright? You're the one who don't even know his ass from his elbow, walking around talking about this will be an easy job. Meanwhile, you can't even read your list.
Of course
How
I
the
can't
hell
read
did
my
you
list.
guys
I don't
even-
have the list.
Nah. By
I
the way,
can't read
how
a
did
list
you
I don't
guys even
have.
get picked up for this?
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, how did you I can understand I get why what's his the big guy Volts. I understand that that's big guy, but why is
I got skills.
Chestnut involved with it? No, I just mean why wasn't Chestnut was he was one of those guys who got laid off after the old man kicked the bucket last time. Why weren't they involved with this? Why is it a Satas I don't. Is it? Can I say that? Can I say the S word? Or is it Lady of the Night? I don't know. Whatever. Temptress, and then.
Oh, succubus.
Yeah. See, I don't.
Some
know
people
if
are
that, is
looking
that
like,
okay
what?
to say?
What?
Is that okay to say? It feels like that shouldn't be okay to say. You know what I mean? It sounds dirty.
What's what she is?
Yeah, but is that the proper term to call them, or is that just a term we've used?
I think it's the term we use and the term that you use for her.
Those
If you
are
try
two
to call her
different
something
things.
else, she might get upset.
All right. Look, regardless, why is it that a satyr, her, and a minotaur are the people to get hooked up with this? You know, why are the gnomes and everybody else, you know, left out in the cold, so to speak?
Well, haven't you heard about, you know, Santak's murder? The murder last year?
Well, yeah, that's why Chestnut and the rest of them gnomes got laid off.
Yeah,
No big man run
but
shop,
the
so
new
therefore they
guy,
get
the new
paid.
kid, he's being a little delinquent on his responsibilities.
All right, see, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing that. Why is it that you like what are you bringing to the table, other than goat hooves, to finding this Santa Claus?
I know the locator spell. I mean, if we get all the stuff,
Right.
I could track him down.
You know what? Sure. Whatever you say, Bob. Look,
Sure,
thank
this
you
is all we
for bringing
need. We
Nutmeg.
only need one of these.
I mean, you're the one with the list. You just said I overheard sprig of nutmeg. All right, I didn't read the list. You had the list. I would assume a man who knows spells could at least remember at least basic ingredients for a spell, especially if that was the main reason you were hired.
I know the spell. I don't think I could do it. That's why we got Lilith. It's a whole triangle of cooperation.
Wait, so you don't even know the spell?
No, I know the
You-
spell.
wait a
I
minute.
just can't do it. You see these? I done got magic in these bones. They're not magicified.
Think you ain't got it. Never mind. You know what? I'm trying to. Healer says I gotta be nicer. It's bad for my heart. Look,
Got a bad heart?
yeah, running too much.
Why did you
Heart's too
run
big.
then? Start walking. How'd you get here so fast? Were you following us?
I was literally walking behind you.
Oh, that was you? I thought that was another rad person.
Oh, so now all rabbit people look the same to you, huh? We all the same, right?
I
Just
mean, to
little
be fair, I
cottontails
wasn't
running
looking,
around.
so, you know.
Well, all gnomes work for Santa, so.
I know I didn't hear no fucking gnome over here talking some shit. Yeah, this town got overran with yous lot because y'all got laid off. All right, don't be coming in here throwing some shade. All right? half of y'all started baking, which I appreciate, but keep the gnomes.
Welksy, around that time, you make another leap, and your little gnome feet land in the giant palms of the Minotaur Volts. Is that the mistletoe?
She like looks around. Oh, yeah! I forgot!
Should we go to the others?
Sure! And she just like holds on and like is fully prepared to be carried by this big guy.
He carries you over. He sees Ryder and Gongi. I think we got the mistletoe.
Yeah, we got the spring.
And she looks over. Chestnut, you gotta try this. This is fun. Can you carry him next, big guy?
Yes, sure. And he like holds you at one hand and then looks over to Chestnut and like extends his hand down to the ground.
Right.
And he lifts it
Oh,
back
dude,
up.
oh,
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do it so fast.
I go a little bit slower than that.
Lilith, I don't know what to do with my hands.
What are you doing?
They want to be carried. I'm carrying them.
have a job to do. Put them down.
I can't. She has the mistletoe and he has the red nose.
You don't need to be carrying them for them to give me what they have.
Do I
Put
have
them
to
down.
carry you as well, sir?
Volts?
Nah, you
Put him
don't.
down.
No, do not carry me. I not a fan of that. Not quite my type. I appreciate the offer though.
Okay.
Foxy will just kind of like spring down, kind of do a flip, and then land.
Then he like gently, slowly sets Chestnut back down.
Kindly, sir.
And she'll walk over to Lilith. Here you go.
Thank you. Takes it.
Okay, Lilith, what's next on the chopping block?
She's gonna look at the list again.
You watch as the letters kind of start to rearrange themselves, some disappearing and some falling off and others reappearing. And it goes back into place. And now it says to head towards the largest tree in the town.
Largest tree in the town. Would any of you have a big tree in town?
You mean the largest tree in town?
You mean the one they light up for the whole festival? That's in the middle of town?
Is it the
Big
largest tree
star
in
on it?
town?
Yeah, otherwise it'd be kind of ridiculous to put like the second
Okay,
largest
well,
or
do you
third
know where
largest
that
tree in
is?
town. In the center of town. The town is arranged in a wheel. I don't understand how you don't understand. how
Lilith
that
is
works.
looking at the list and seeing how much we're getting paid for this job.
As we're making this town
It's
stack.
free!
Yeah, the
Lilith
town was
is
designed.
slowly questioning her decisions right now. She is
wheel
just
was
slowly
the,
questioning.
The town was designed in a pinwheel, kind of making everything a little bit easy to get around. So you can either cut through the middle to get to the other side, or you can just go round the outside, round the outside. That way you
Wait,
can
why did
keep
we
it
go
centered
through
out.
alleys then?
Because obviously you got to cut through some different spots depending on where you are. You weren't trying to get from
Lilith's
one end of
already
the town to
turning
the other
around
end
and
of the town.
walking out. She's just heading out.
Look, what was it? Lily? What was the name?
Lilith.
Lilith. Hey, Lilith!
She just
Left.
raised her hand and she just.
I promise, don't go right, go left.
Anyone
Alright,
want a
fine.
cookie for the road?
Nah, I've already had one. I'm getting one more. I'm gonna have to start getting some diabetes will start kicking in.
Foxy will turn back around. Bye, kids!
Lilith goes right.
Oh no.
Well,
Right as-
beware
How
of
she
Right as
got
he's
into this
walking.
predicament in the first place!
This, all right, y'all start going left. I'll go find your lady. So Ryder literally just like kind of takes the club and kind of puts it on the back, and then he starts kind of not quite running, but doing like a very like
He's bunny hopping.
yeah, not bunny hopping, but very much like very
spring running.
striding out. Yes, just bounce running, if you will, catching up to Lilith.
And Chestnut, a large finger taps you on the shoulder at the mention of cookies. And Volts kind of like waves down at you.
I'll give you this on one condition. You
Okay.
keep carrying me for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Alright, here you go.
And he puts the small cookie in his hand. And then he extends his other hand down for you. Then he like reaches it up slowly towards his shoulder.
Much better, thank you.
And then he takes the cookie and eats it.
I got old bones.
Oh no! Hold on. And he starts walking after the others. Lilith, as you're going in the complete wrong direction, make a survival check.
19.
19, nice. So you see these much larger hoof prints in the snow with like a mixture of like hand claw prints as well.
Huh. That don't look good. Does she recognize like the handprints or?
You could do a nature check.
That's an 8.
Nope.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Boo.
Can she tell where the tracks are heading to, or where they came from?
They're heading like a bit south, sort of headed out of the city.
Well, someone must have lost their pet. And she continues trying to find the tree.
Ryder, make a perception check.
I assume I can't passive this.
Mm-mm.
19.
Okay. You, around that time, you hear a scream that sounds like a small kid. In the direction of the south of the city.
You know, this is why I always get into trouble. You know, this is why I'm always in trouble. You know, I always told me, don't be running into danger all the time. You're gonna get yourself hurt. You're gonna lose that lucky foot of yours.
Do you always talk to yourself?
Who the hell's talking to me?
The Satyr man. It's behind
The satyr. Okay, what? Why is the satyr following me?
You didn't say I couldn't follow you?
They were supposed to go left. I said you
They
guys
did
go
go
left. I'm
left.
gonna go get Lilith. I'm going right.
You didn't
I'm going
explain
Lilith.
that you were going to be talking to yourself. Somebody should be looking
No,
at
I'm sorry,
you.
I'm talking to the DM right now.
Okay,
Satyr man's
so the
talking.
thing is, like, you told them to go left, but this asshole decided to follow you and go right because he's
Okay,
an
so
idiot.
so is the rest of the
Maybe
party
that's
going
whatever.
right, or did only this goof go right and everyone else
I
went?
went towards the city center.
Yeah, the rest of them are going left.
3.
Okay, so it's just the one, and I didn't notice him with a 19 perception check rolling up on me. His
Yeah, you
with
notice
his
him.
hooves and
You
his
notice him
jingle
now
bells?
as he's like talking to you because you're talking to yourself,
Oh, fuck off!
which you're passive.
Fuck off, DM. Yeah, with my passive of 23 with his clingy clangy bells on and all this other shit. Now all of a sudden he's king of stealth.
You were
Fuck
distracted by the scream. You can't actively and passively do things at the same time. It's like one or the
off.
other.
And you can't try to fuck. Never mind.
So what you want to do?
I ignore him.
Okay.
I move up to. How far away is Lilith from him? 'Cause I started like jogging after this.
She's about 50 feet in front of you.
She's still 50 feet in front of me. How fucking. Jeez.
I mean, she left out while y'all were like talking to her, so I imagine she's 50-ish feet. 40, 50 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna jog up behind her. And just kind of like. Alright, look, I get it. You don't like. Whatever. You don't like me. Cool story. There's a lot of people who don't. But you're going the wrong way. And on top of that, did you just hear a fucking scream, or am I the only one who heard that? And I look at fucking Oof.
He's like 40 feet back.
I hate this guy. He is equal.
Do
he
you
is
want me
also
to follow
slowish.
you? Do you not want me to follow you? Make up your mind.
I'm gonna fucking put you in the ground. I swear to God. I swear on the gods.
I don't want to go on the ground. It's cold on the ground.
Did you hear the fucking scream?
What scream? Did you scream?
Fuck it. I'm gonna head down south to where I heard the shit.
Okay. As that's happening.
It's I swear to the gods. It's plural because there's more than one.
As y'all are headed that way, Volts, Chestnut, and Welksy, y'all are headed towards the city center. Lilith has the list of stuff that you need to get when you arrive to this tree. When y'all arrive to this tree, you realize you don't have the list.
Well, what do we do now?
The tree is very pretty.
I don't know. She has this piece of paper that says, like, what to do next, I guess. So,
What?
I don't know. She was reading off this thing, and that's when she said we need to go to the city center. So, or to the biggest tree. You know. So,
Do you want me to take us to Lilith and not Gangi?
yeah, probably.
And you watch as he like reaches around his pack and he pulls out like a little sack and he opens it. Okay, jump in.
What?
As you said
No
what?
hesitation.
Welksy just like whee! You watch as Welksy jumps in and like vanishes.
No thoughts of repercussions or anything. Just,
Okay. Is it gonna be a bumpy ride?
No, you just have to land on your feet.
Oh, okay. He'll hop in.
As you jump in, you vanish as well, and then he jumps in the sack last, and the sack disappears into a bunch of like snowflakes, and then. So Lilith, Ryder, and Gangi. Lilith, you're watching as Ryder is headed towards the south of the city. He heard a scream, and he's going to go investigate it. What would you like to do?
So I did not hear the scream though.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm still just trying to make my way
But
to
you-
the goddamn tree.
You did go up to her and say that you're gonna.
She wasn't here.
Oh.
You were focused on some other things, but Ryder, while you were focused on the path, ran up and was like, "Did you hear a scream?" And then Gangi was a bitch.
Oh, okay. I did not hear that part. All right.
You're fine. You stepped away, so I was like, "Okay, never mind. We're gonna roll with this."
I'm so sorry. Okay, so knowing that Lilith's kind of like, God. She follows after the rabbit.
I swear to the gods.
Lilith, where are we going? I'm pretty sure the way the tree is the other way. Why are y'all going this way?
Because what was his name? What was the rabbit's name?
Ryder.
Ryder.
Ryder Moose. You gotta say it with the ooh.
She's putting her finger up to his lips. He said he heard a scream. Possible danger.
Oh yeah, I heard him say
Could
that.
be. Yeah. Our friends might be in trouble, so let's go investigate. And she just books it.
Okay. And he follows. Jingle, 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 jingle. As y'all arrive to the south of the city,
Oh, now it jingle jangles.
Yeah, he was jingle jangling before.
Uh,
As y'all arrive to the south of the city, you kind of stand there, and there's like a clearing about maybe 50 feet. And this whoosh of wind kind of like swoops in, and it's carrying these ruffling snowflakes, which will be recognizable to Lilith and Gongi. And shortly after, Welksy, Chestnut, and Volts appear out of this makeshift sack. And I need the two of you plus him to make a dex save. Just to see if you land on your feet.
Wait, me?
Yep.
Hey,
Oh no, Welksy!
you've been doing great so far.
So
The first
you just
roll.
see as this Minotaur just lands on his feet, and then these two gnomes face first in the snow.
out of a bag. Out of a bag.
Out of a bag. Yep, you see these like two gnome feet sticking out of snow. You got a
Foxy's
what?
Like,
Oh
Foxy's gonna like unbury.
no! These double sets of gnome feet.
You gotta unbury yourself. Let's do that again. That was
You just hear muffled screams with the head buried in the snow, flailing.
like trying to pull Chestnut out with her gauntlets of ogre power on. Yeah.
Make a strength, no, athletics check.
I want to do another dexterity save.
That's a 16. I guess I get advantage on those. Or a 19. We'll go with the 19.
You watch as, like, with some force, Chestnut comes out of this snowbank, and he's just like,
So the snow's
but-
kinda coming down pretty heavily right now, right?
yeah. But, oh, no, I was gonna say Volts catches you, but he doesn't. He goes to, like, reach for you too late, and you're just already past. And you just, like, into the snow.
Why is this happening?
Oh.
See, Moxie's the one throwing gnomes this time. There's so much.
Oh. Okay, I have a feature, and can I use it? But, well, I don't know if I can use it because it's specific to Santa.
What's the feature?
I can teleport to Santa if he's close to me.
Oh, okay. Is it just like a Misty Step ability essentially? But
Dang it, where'd it go? I can teleport to him in a 60-foot radius.
okay, roll me a d20.
11.
Okay. You all watch as Chestnut like vanishes, poof, and then reappears. Poof.
Can we not do that anymore, please?
Lilith will kind of look over to Volts. Anything you want to report?
We made it to the tree, but we didn't have the list, so we came to you to get the list.
Why didn't you just stay at the tree? We actually, you know, this is probably for the best. I heard some screaming, although I guess it's not any of you. So, although there was a scream heard south side of the town.
Around that time, you hear a "Somebody help!"
There we go. There's the scream.
Do either of us recognize the voice?
It just sounds like a small child.
Sounds like someone needs help.
notices it's a kid, he's just gonna like start sprinting off in that direction.
Okay. As y'all are running
Why is she so fast?
in that direction, you run up like a small little hill, and down it you see like a bank, and there's this small girl running away from this very large like creature. It has claw-like hands and like hooves for the back of it. And what other descriptors can I give? It has like antlers coming out of its face, but its face itself looks dead in a way. Like you can see the bone coming through the portions of its skin flesh. And it's just doesn't look friendly now.
It seems friendly. It seems friendly.
That Krampus over there?
Well then, guess it's time to fight now, huh?
She's gonna be sprinting already, and like once she's in earshot of it, she's like, "Hey, big guy, why don't you pick on someone your own size?"
Make an intimidation check. With advantage, I'll give you that.
Can I cast something
gosh.
on her?
Oh,
What's that?
I'm glad you gave me advantage because that first one was a 1. 13.
Okay. You watch as it like looks over at all of you, kind of like at the top of that hill. From where you are, you're at the prime pivotal area where you can like slide down the side of this mountain-esque region, essentially, to get down to this bank that's just ice-covered ground.
I'll look up
Go.
at Volts or Bolt?
Volt.
Vault.
I'll look up at him
VOLTZ.
expectantly.
Yes.
Can you take me down there?
Oh, yes. Anyone want to come?
Throw me up there.
Here we go. And he like picks up Chestnut and he picks up Welksy and like jumps down.
Loxy was already running.
Yeah,
Oh.
right. Yeah, Ryder takes the goggles that they had up and then pops them on. Kind of stubs out the cigar, puts it away. Adjusts the bandit or adjusts the scarf and takes off.
Okay.
Lilith kind of sighs. Shall we, Gongi? Pulls out her rapier and slides down the bank.
Ah, thought you'd never ask. I don't want to do this. And he jumps down as well. Everyone roll for initiative.
Now I get a
God
20.
damn it.
No,
What
I
was
got a
that?
20.
The one time I don't want to go first.
I rolled a 5. You want to switch? Of course, I'm the first one sprinting off towards him, and I'm
What's your dex, Welksy?
+3.
Okay, you go first.
Oh, did I not take sleep?
Wade knows all about the sleep spell.
Lilith?
8.
Oof. What was you said? What was Welksy's?
Dexterity, 16. Her initiative roll
Yeah.
was a 5.
Okay. Ryder.
14.
Okay. Chestnut.
22.
Okay. And then I will roll for this thing here. It's plus Okay. Top of the order, Chestnut. As Volts kind of slides down this bank, he gets you about 30 feet away from this creature.
I will cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
This would be the intelligence save of 18.
Oh, no, I got a 2, so that's going to be a fail. I'm not even going to do math.
So 6 psychic. And it has to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes. For the end of my next turn.
1d4 minus. Okay.
And I'll stay behind Bolt if that's possible.
Okay. Next up is Gongi, who is going to slide down as well, get within 30 feet, and pulling out his short bow will try to shoot this thing. 14. Does that hit? Nope, misses. Shoots over. I will do this to make it easier. There we go. That's way easier. Okay. Bonus action.
I love fighting to this music.
To this music. He doesn't have anything worthy, so we will go over to Ryder.
Okay, so Ryder's gonna take off, running down the thing. Said this thing was 30. How far away is this thing from me?
30 feet when you come down the bank.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna take off in dead sprint. Try to get around behind this thing, like the opposite side of where everybody's running up at.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go clubbing.
Okay.
So first swing, it's a 15 hit.
15 just hits.
Right. Second swing, it's gonna be a 24.
Yep, that hits.
All right, so the damage on that is going to be 7 for the first swing and 8 for the second swing. So you're looking at a total of 15 damage on those.
Okay.
And then I would like to burn a key point to Stunning Strike. Let me double check what I need for that. I need to make a con saving throw.
$21.
You are not stunned. And then as a bonus action, I am going to unarmed strike and just throw a little, so like pop, pop, and then like do a sweet kick.
Question.
What's up?
For your stun, does that take a bonus action or one of your attack actions?
It doesn't take any. It takes no action. Stunning Strike is no action. It just when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn. If it fails a con saving throw. So I didn't use it for all my hits. I just used it for the second hit.
Okay.
And then the unarmed strike, aka the kick, is a 21 to hit.
Yes, I hit.
And that is going to be a 8 more points of bludgeoning damage as just a big furry rabbit foot kicks it in the chest.
Okay. Anything else?
That is a movement attack, and action, bonus action. So that'll do it.
Lilith.
So Lilith is gonna like slide down this snowbank, like right between this thing's legs, and then kind of come up, and she's gonna attack it.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, just hits.
Wonderful. And I'm going to attack it again. A 23.
Both of those hit.
So 13 plus my sneak attack damage. So 24 points of damage coming at this thing. Plus, I do believe it also gets fire damage as well. An additional 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. Anything else?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna see if there's anywhere for me to hide.
Make a stealth check.
18.
There's a snowbank a little bit to the right of you.
All right, so she slides in between this thing's legs, slashes and hacks at this thing, and then kind of leaps into a nearby snowbank and kind of chills out there for a second.
Okay.
That'll end her turn.
Next up is Volts. Volts is going to burn a rage. And go up to this creature and try and hit it with a great axe. 26. Make sure that doesn't crit on. Okay. For a total of 11 damage. And he'll do it again. And miss. And next up is Welksy.
Welksy's gonna. Am I still up at the top, or would I have already been down since I was running after it first?
You would have been down within 30 feet of it.
Okay. What is around this area? Is there any, like, things and stuff, or?
So there's a kid running in front. This area is like a iced over snowbank. And then off maybe like 100 feet away is where the trees start growing.
Okay, so it's kind of like an open clearing sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get just a little bit closer, maybe within like 15 feet. And then she's gonna like drop her pack and just frantically start throwing things out, grab her tool, and then just start fabricating this Eldritch cannon. And it's going to be a force ballista.
Okay.
So she just a whirlwind of things flying out of her pack, and she's just like putting shit together. And then after she gets done, she pulls a flap off the right side of her shoulder on her coat, and then just slams it on there onto this little mounting point she has. So now she has this cannon on her shoulder. And then bonus action, she's gonna go, say hello to my little friend, and fucking launch that bitch. Let me see.
I would love to have somebody just clip that out. Just that whole her essentially assembling her Iron Man suit there.
Okay, so that's 3d8 force damage and pushes the target up to 5 feet. Alright. What? I'm trying to make it, but I'll just do the thing separately. Alright. 3d. What the heck is that? Oh, make a ranged spell attack. Okay. I guess I'll just use one of these for the spell attack die. That's 15.
That hits.
Okay. And then... 3D person?
This is the first year that we are alone. The
That is
kids
3D8.
have all flown now. I've got a thought, dear, been planning on my own. So what would you think about us
Yeah, 3D8.
making
To my level. So, alright. 3.
not coming back till New Year's Day?
So there we go. 15. And does that get modified with my spell stuff? Like my spell modifiers plus 3? Does that add on to that too?
It's just 3d8.
Okay, so that's 15 damage. 15 force damage and he gets moved
Okay.
another 5 feet away from me.
So on its turn, it will.
It's been so long, dear, since we've been anywhere. I think we deserve as
Gotta look up how this spell works.
2 first-class seats
Is it one person?
to Charles de Gaulle out of St. Louis Lambert Field. So let's make a clean getaway.
Okay.
Come back till New Year's Day. Let's go to
I need
for
Lilith and Ryder to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
We'll throw Mona Lisa a glance. We'll make
That's an 8.
a little romance.
5, rolling a nat 1.
Oof. Okay, so you watch as that blast kind of like shoots it back a little bit, and the creature gets upset, and you see it start to glow a bit green, and it pushes out, centered on itself, this greenish, sickening radiance in a 30-foot sphere around
Can I
it.
use my reaction?
So
Is this
this
considered an attack?
isn't a spell.
Oh, never mind.
It's like innate spell casting, so like a special thing.
Okay, so it's not like an attack. It's just.
Oh no, it's an attack.
It's just an
It does
Oh, it is an
damage.
attack. Oh, great! I'm gonna use uncanny dodge.
I'll roll dice.
What kind of damage is it?
Sickening radiance is radiant damage.
Okay, so question. I'm vulnerable to radiant. However, I have armor that is radiant resistant. So does that like cancel it out or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 19 points, and then halved if you have a way to have it. There's no luck in this one, Glittering Moon Elf. They're fucked.
Oh, well, I'll say Purple Tina was the one who's being nice and.
Hey, listen, you still have the Nightbot thing blasting out that you can, so
Yep. There we go.
you can't take it back
Yep.
now.
This isn't a regular streamed show.
But it's still a streamed show, though.
It's a stream show that is not a charity
Y'all ain't
or
getting it.
donation event.
Next.
Alright, how much damage was it? I'm sorry. 18?
19.
19
19.
Oh,
half.
she's gonna fire her cannon at the DM.
So you want it to be like that? Okay.
Y'all just so dependent on. Y'all got like
Oh.
that good fix.
Oh, we're dependent on the thing that you put into existence. Oh, we go.
I'm sorry, is
Weird.
this complaining to the DM that doesn't take complaining as a form of payment?
Listen, we'll remember this.
I'm gonna stop before I say
yeah,
some
I
dumb
hope.
shit on air.
But since it did that for its action, that will be its turn. At the top, Chestnut.
Chestnut is going to use a special feature called a gift. He's out of his pouch. He's going to pull out some ribbons and wrapping paper and just start flinging it towards the creature. And dang it. The creature has to make a strength roll and beat a. Ooh, nice. Beat a 22, or it's wrapped up like a present and grappled and restrained.
That's an 8.
So you just see magically this wrapping paper and ribbon start wrapping up this creature. We're gonna put you in some bad kid's stocking. Step down from coal, I'd say.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
We don't want to murder the bad kids.
I guess each turn you just keep making that same strength check.
Is it at the end of its turn, or?
Does it really say? I'll let you decide.
Okay. I think
Is that a
at
pretty
the beginning of
balanced
the turn. Next is Gangi, and then Rider on deck. Gangi's gonna try and shoot, but this time, hit. With a 13, he still misses. Hey, look, they don't hire me to shoot things. I'm just saying, I'm not.
Well,
We
then,
still
like,
haven't
if
figured
you
out
could
exactly.
still hit it, that'd be great.
Yeah. Ryder.
DM, I have a quick question for you, real quick.
Mhm.
Would this creature be considered a mischievous creature? Hey, look, these are the weird Santa classes.
What's
alright?
the thing for
Naughty or
mischievous?
nice?
What do you mean?
Because like the naughty or nice thing, it's like alignment based. What's the mischievous?
Well, I imagine mischievous would be chaotic.
No, it's not.
It's not chaotic or not mischievous.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like you asking me, man. You're the one who who threw all this stuff in there. I don't know where the hell you got this.
I would expect you know how to read.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
memorize 8 classes worth.
There's no alignment things with it. It just says mischievous creature. I don't know what classifies as mischievous. Is what
Yeah,
I
but
mean.
what's the thing? What does it do?
What does it do? I do
Yeah.
an extra additional. It's the sense of security. So at 6th level, everyone feels safe around you as long as you don't show yourself to be hostile. Yeah. So it's a bunch of shit. But the thing about it is, additionally, you make an additional 1d6 plus your strength modifier damage on every attack against mischievous creatures.
What's the you said you're the monk, right? What's the main thing called?
Sense of security?
Okay.
Yeah, the monk tradition way of the Nutcracker. Nutcracker! Like I said, I'm guessing it's just supposed to be chaotic. Would be because you have like naughty and nice, which I'm assuming is like good and evil, and then chaotic and lawful.
We'll go with that for now.
Until you tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so we're gonna pop. So yeah, we're gonna swing the club. First one is a 12, so that's gonna miss. Second one is another 12, so that's gonna miss.
Do they have advantage of them being restrained and grappled?
Restrained.
Oh, it's restrained. Oh, I've missed that part. I'm sorry.
He's wrapped up like a Christmas present.
Yeah, it's advantage if they're restrained.
Okay, then we'll count both those 12s as one roll, and then I'll roll with advantage on the next one. Hey, that's gooder. 22.
Yes, that hits.
All right. And so that is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and we are going to try to do a stunning strike. So it needs to make a con saving throw.
Um, 18.
18. Okay. And then we are going to do an unarmed strike. Little kick.
Should have rolled the second one for advantage again, because in case you crit.
No, I rolled with advantage on my second one. My first one, both of those were 12s. I took both the 2 rolls I did.
Yeah, I see the 2 12s. I just saw the 122, so. I didn't
Yeah, that one.
think you
That one.
rolled twice.
So, yeah, if you right click it, right click on the box before you actually hit like if you right click it, you can just click advantage, and then it'll just roll 2 automatically.
Oh, I didn't know.
You fine.
Learn
You
something
fine.
new. Still kind of new to this whole thing.
And rolling.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to our Christmas special.
That's an 18 to
Holiday
hit.
special. What was it? 18 to hit? Yes, that hits.
Yep. And we are also going to burn another. We're going to burn another key point. Stunning strike.
I'm doing really well on those. I just rolled a nat 20 plus 2.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair
Anything
enough.
else?
Well, I gotta do the damage for that. Ooh, baby, max damage. That'll be 10 points of bludgeoning on that.
Okay.
Just so you're tracking, the unarmed strikes do all these unarmed strikes do count as magical strikes. In case of resistances, just in case, like resistant to non-magical bullshit. Just want to make sure that it's getting halved. I have magical feet to kick you in the face. Okay, so that is action, bonus action, and I am going to. No, I'll stay where I'm at. So that'll end my turn.
Okay. Making sure.
I don't know why you laugh like that. I don't know why that laugh.
Lilith? Because I just saw Chestnut's picture.
All right.
Oh,
So, Lilith is going to come out of hiding and attack this creature again.
With advantage.
So the first one's a 26,
Yep, that hits.
and then the next one. That don't hit. That's a 10.
Okay.
So
That was with
roll that.
advantage? Oh,
Yep.
No. Oh no.
Oh, oops, that was the wrong one. So 5 plus the fire damage. So 14 plus my sneak attack.
Yeah.
So that's 20 points of damage altogether. And bonus action, I'm going to hide again.
Okay.
Nat 20 for a 31 on that stealth.
Okay.
I am one with the snow.
In her black leather armor.
Next is Volts with Welksy on decks. What's he gonna do? He's already raging, which I should have had him do a con save earlier. Oh no. So you would have took 19. Okay. Good to know. He's going to attack twice. So that hits. That definitely hits. There's some of that damage. And some of that damage. So you watch as Volts runs up and just starts whacking at this thing with his great axe, chopping into its structure. Structurally sound. Next up is Welksy.
gonna just stay where she is, but she is going to cast Scorching Ray. That's 15 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, did I get advantage still?
Yes, if it's a to hit attack.
It's a spell attack, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, either way it hits. It's not a crit. Okay, and then... Oh, I have to make a spell attack for each ray, so there's 3 rays coming.
Pew, pew.
So first one is 24, second one's a 24, and then third one is a 22. So all 3 of those hit. So 2d6 fire damage. 5 for the first, 7 for the second, and 5 for the third. So 17 damage total from those. And then bonus action, Eldritch Cannon, firing. Also spell attack. So close. 28 to hit for that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one was 3d8. Another 10 damage. So 27 damage total. 17 fire and 10 force damage.
Okie dokes. Anything else for your turn?
He's gonna kind of try to move, in kind of the direction the kid was, just kind of put herself in between a little bit. Kind of moving around, but like,
Okay.
aiming herself in that direction.
Oh, okay. Next is... What kind of save is the restraint? Strength?
Strength.
Oh, no. It's still restrained. So, top of the order, Chestnut.
Okay.
He's good at rapping.
Let's see how you do with Jack Frost nipping at your nose. He'll throw a snowball, casting Ray of Frost.
Okay.
19.
Oh, yeah.
That hits.
$15 cold damage. And if he does move, his speed will be reduced by 10 until my next turn. If he moves.
He is gonna move to the ground, because how do you want to do this?
We got the heat visor and the cold visor just
Heat it up,
Giving him
cool
the
it down.
fire
Heat it
knife.
up, cool it down.
I just imagine like the snowball just like, and then the gifts will just like fall over.
All it took was one
Oh.
well-placed snowball. You all
I
watch
threw
as
it too hard there.
You put a battery in that, didn't you?
the creature falls over. Dead.
Well, anyone want to open the gift?
I'll leave that up to you. I'm gonna take a second. As he kind of like moves the goggles back up, kind of adjusts the scarf a bit, little winded, and then lights up the cigar again.
Foxy's gonna go over and see where that kid was and ask if she's okay. Here,
Do a perception check.
You know, like I said, I got.
The kid is not there.
You wait, the what? Welksy, what'd you say?
I was just looking for that kid that was running away, just making sure they're okay.
Ah, fuck. Like to do a perception check as well for that.
Oh, okay.
$24.
The kid is not there.
Okay. The tracks. Do it look like the kid ran
There's
back to
no
the city,
tracks.
or there's no tracks in the snow-covered ground?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I'm gonna go and unwrap my present.
Okay. Investigation check.
But when I do it real slow, like trying to not tear the paper, because this is good wrapping paper. You gotta save it. You don't want to tear it.
You're really going to use that paper again?
Do you have any complaints with me using it?
I mean, if
Like,
kids
finish.
want whatever that thing's guts on the wrapping paper, then I guess.
I got 24 investigation. Is that what you said,
As-
little
As
investigation?
20
Yeah.
minutes later. It's
And that's like a special feature for you, right? The presence.
Yeah,
Um.
called a gift.
Well, you
I'm
still
just
got
looking
the
at the creature.
nose and the nutmeg and the mistletoe and all that stuff still, right?
Yep.
Now, it just said the biggest tree, right? That's all it said?
The largest tree in town.
The largest tree in town. All right, just making sure. Last thing I need is like the largest tree in the region, or like on the continent, or some nonsense like that.
Nope, just largest tree in town.
All right. Once Chestnut's over there cracking open that thing's sternum and seeing what's in it, then we'll
And
He can catch up.
as you all are
I don't
starting
know
to
if you
head
can.
back, Chestnut, for yours, is it the gift ability for the second level? Or is it a different one?
It's a gift. It doesn't actually give me anything. I was just taking the paper off the creature.
Okay, you're just getting paid back. Yeah. You're able to, with that, get it back intact.
And I was gonna look at the creature.
Okay. It looks like roll a nature check with advantage, or animal handling, whichever's higher.
I got a 10.
That's with
+8
advantage?
and advantage.
Oh my goodness. Well, with that, you believe it to be a Wendigo creature.
A Wendigo, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Could have been worse. Could have been an abominable snowman.
Yeah. But wait, there's more. No. So y'all are headed back to the correct area of the city where the big tree is.
Yep.
Okay. So it takes you about 10 or so minutes to trudge back up the snow. Welksy and the others double check to make sure like there wasn't a kid, but there doesn't seem to be a trace of the child having been there. And taking that eerie note for what it is, you make your way back and you arrive at this large tree. Other people around town are gathered around it. What would you like to do?
So Lilith comes up to the tree and pulls out the list. All right, we're at the tree. What's next?
On the list, it says, take the item that means the most to you. And you see on this tree, it has all different types of ornaments that you can think of.
Right.
What's it say?
It says, take an item that means most to you.
Oh, that's one of those thinkers.
Like you just take something off the tree that means the most, right?
That's what the list says.
But it's to the individual, right? Like, the thing that means the most to you might not mean the most to me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, is it even the most to us, or is it most to the man we're trying to find?
Was
It
there soul on the
doesn't
tree?
say.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to know that. Sorry.
Is any wood on the tree?
Nothing.
Soul fragments.
Are there any like specific ornaments that are kind of catching my attention?
Roll a insight check.
17.
Okay. You start looking, Lilith. You know, your eyes are just like that. Takes you a bit, but then you see a small ornament, kind of like tucked away in one of the brushes. And it's a small lizard, and it has a little wizard's hat on top. of
Oh,
its
for
head.
fuck's sake!
Best callback. That's a year's callback in waiting.
That is a deep cut that no one watching this will understand. Because I don't even think that was streamed.
Oh no, we didn't stream that one.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, you just made an inside joke to a home game on the stream.
All four of us. 5.
Lilith sees this and she's just like, nope.
She looks to the next.
Foxy's gonna look
I
around
was say,
at the
Ryder's gonna kind of pop around and is going to seize an ornament that's a little high for him. So he's gonna just do a little boop, jump and grab this little ornament that is in the shape of a drum that's got like 2 little drumsticks on it. And he just kind of looks at it, kind of does a little smile, and then, well, that one's mine.
I didn't know you were a drummer.
I used to, back in the day.
What happened?
How's it? What happened?
Yeah, why'd you stop?
Life happened. I had to find a job.
Was your drumming named Thumper?
That was my granddad. My granddad was Thumper. Thumper Wumper, as he was known.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Very
Thumper
famous.
Wumper. Look, Thumper Wumper, he did like 2 songs, and God forbid we ever forget that he did Thumper Wumper and Thumper Wumper remix.
I got both on vinyl, so.
But yeah, trust me, every holiday he found a reason to play it. It was worse if they tried to play it at his funeral too. We were like, nah, don't play that shit. Don't play that shit again. Look, it's all fun and games, but then like, you know, it's the wrong tone. It's the wrong tone for a funeral to have Thumper Wumper.
Around this time, Volts reaches up and grabs 2 little gnomes. I like this one.
All right. Who's gonna get
And a
who's going-
ganji and a pear tree.
Oh,
Thumper.
gosh.
Oh, rabbits.
Does Volksy see
rabbits
the one that
coming.
he picked up?
Huh?
Does Volksy see the one that he picked up?
Oh, yeah, y'all can see it.
Like, I think that's all too big guy.
You can have another cookie for that.
Oh, thank you. He eats the cookie.
I love this game so much.
That's gonna look up in the tree, accidentally drop something, look down, lean over and pick it up.
Cookie callback. Oh,
There was a cookie in here, by the way. I forgot
he
about
had
it.
one all along.
I hope you have enough to share with the class.
That was actually mine that I shared with him.
Ah.
Okay, where's mine? Because I never
He
got
didn't
one.
come get it. He left.
No, you
Got
were
it.
you were supposed to come here and
No,
deliver that
that's
to
not
me.
how that works. That's
It
not
is
how that
how
works.
it works, actually. Yes.
I am not walking around the
You are
classroom
supposed
passing
to.
out my cookies. All right,
I mean,
Lilith. What ornament do you want if you don't want the lizard wizard? We have we have the sentimental drums. We got the 2 gnomes. And a half-eaten cookie ornament. Quarter-eaten cookie ornament.
as she's like,
I don't think those are
Walking
sprinkles, by
around.
the way. That looks like glitter. Do not, like, those aren't supposed to. You know what? Just live your life, Chestnut.
Lilith continues walking around the tree, and eventually she comes across like this little tiefling figurine, beefy boy, tiefling ornament man, and she's like, "Yep."
Decorated
No,
the tree
you
first
shall
time.
not pass. Put him back. That's how you got here.
You see it? She's just like holding onto this ornament. Her tail's just like wagging happily. She's got like this
Decorate trees with
ooh face.
tiefling figurine.
Single
Well,
tiefling is your area.
Gangi grabs an eggnog ornament. It's good.
Foxy would find this screwdriver ornament that is colored exactly like her dad's old screwdriver.
Did everybody get their ornament?
As Chestnut's eating his.
I might need a new one.
Chestnut, if you get another one, just please don't eat it. Like I said, I don't think those are supposed to be eaten. Like, don't they cover those in like an epoxy or something like that so they don't go gross on the tree?
Mm.
I would say that can't be good for you, but obviously you're doing well enough. How old are you? Like fucking.
So I know I'm never tells.
You lost count, didn't you?
6 years ago.
You know what? I appreciate you answering that honestly. I really do. I really do.
Life's just different when you're not working, you know?
I mean, I wouldn't, but yeah, I get the feeling. I get the sentiment. Look, if you ever want to go be a courier, it's not a bad gig. You get to travel, you get to meet new people. Sure, you gotta, trek across the frozen tundra.
Oh, what? Someone say something? I walk away from that conversation after the talk of discomfort.
Frozen tundra? My workshop has is climate control. I can't be outside.
Around that time, Lilith.
Talking to a finance guy about me working outside. What? In the rain? No, thank you. My office. I just closed the window.
Lilith, the scroll that you have starts to magically glow again, and the letters rearrange. Bring all this shit to the blacksmith.
Bring all this shit to the blacksmith.
Shit. What the fuck? What the hell did you got? Wait a minute, hold on. Who gave you this scroll? I probably should have asked that question.
We got it from the north.
From the north.
The north.
I had my morning poop today, so I don't think this is gonna work.
Ryder looks at Chestnut. The north?
The north. He'll just point where north is because he has key minds.
Is that a thing? Is the north a person? Is it a thing?
It's a place.
That's where the old factory was. The good old days.
So who gave you it?
Not really any of your concern.
I mean, I'm walking with you, unfortunately, here. So,
by your own choice.
Little Miss walking left, or Little Miss going right when I say left. I think you could. A little bit of gratitude would be nice. You wouldn't even have found the toy store had it not been for your furry, hind-legged friend over there being an asshole at the bar. Little, holiday cheer goes a long way here, dear. Like that triple rhyme? You like that triple rhyme? I see it on your face.
That's the face she usually gives me when she's fed up with my shit. Speaking of shit, we gotta go turn this stuff into the blacksmith.
All right, well, where's the blacksmith located?
I don't know. These guys are the experts.
Well, I mean,
wasn't asking you.
Then why'd you look at me?
I guess we just gotta go the closest one, right? Because it's not giving us, a blacksmith to go to.
You have more than one blacksmith?
Yeah, it's a big city. We got, 3 of them. What, you act like there's one tavern and one restaurant in the entire city? It'd be ridiculous.
That's what I'm used to.
Oh, you one of them, small town types.
Sure.
Would there be one that we would, think would be the better option?
I mean, we could go with, what's his name? Damien?
Buddy. Buddy. His name's Buddy.
Buddy.
Dale.
Fucking Buddy. But he's so just chatty, though.
He is.
He's got that, real high-pitched
Can we go to the non-chatty blacksmith?
Nah, we'll go see Buddy. He's just got a real high-pitched voice. He likes to talk real fast. I'm sure you'll love him.
What's wrong with high-pitched voices? Talking fast. I don't get what's wrong with it.
Look, it's not even you. It's the fact that he's 6'6". That's why it's weird. His voice is too high for a man that tall. All right? I'm sorry.
It's a weird experience, but it does good work.
I think he's cool.
All right. Sorry. Heart rate was getting a little high there. I apologize. Let's go see Buddy.
You haven't been eating those cookies, have you?
Nah. I said my heart rate, not my blood sugar. But I appreciate you looking out.
Aren't those connected?
Heart rate and blood sugar? No, those are two different things. Those are two different problems.
I mean, blood goes in your heart, right? I mean, does your heart be like, no, that's got blood sugar in it. Can't come in here.
I'm sorry, what medical school did you go to?
I didn't go to a medical school. Now
Yeah, so then shut the hell up. Then shut the hell up. And he starts walking. You ain't my doctor. You're not my healer. Get out of here.
Come on, Lilith.
She just shakes her head and just follows after.
So you all make it to the blacksmith's. I'm about to make this place closed. Anyways, you walk in and it's hot. And there's somebody hammering on the back. Ting,
Why are you
ting,
gonna make it?
ting,
Why are you gonna make
ting,
it close?
ting.
Yeah,
High-pitched,
Chestnut,
burly
you
man.
know this guy? Chestnut, you know this guy that well? I kind of know him more of like in a acquaintance sense.
Oh yeah, buddy used to work with me on the line back in the North Pole, you know, so we go way back.
How the hell did he fit on the line with you and the other? You know what? I ain't gonna ask.
Yeah, he thought he was a gnome, but you know.
He thought he was a no. Never mind.
Raised
Know
by
what?
gnomes.
Know what? You're right. You know what? I shouldn't judge. I shouldn't jump the. You know.
Who
his
would have
age.
known?
It was a whole journey. There's a story there.
Just Ryder just does a slow turn as that fucking pun comes out. Yeah, you wanna talk to the guy?
You got your little drum ornament. You
drum.
can go like. "Ba-doop-boop-dee."
There's no symbol. You can't do it right.
Oh well,
You can find something playing in the
I got a symbol for you, and he flips you off and walks over to the.
I'm not even. I would.
Got
I
him.
was talking that- I was talking
You're
that
gonna
DM
respond to that.
No, I was talking to the DM. I wasn't even talking to you. Yes, no,
So
talk to
you
the
all
guy.
walk over to Buddy. Buddy's just hammering away. Ping, pong, ping, pong.
Buddy,
He stops.
buddy.
Chestnut! Chestnut, is that you? Chestnut, buddy! How you been? What you been up to? How's your day? What you been up to? What you do? What you been up
Buddy,
to?
buddy.
Hey,
Remember what we talked
hey, you
about?
got friends?
Remember?
Hey, what have you been up to? Hey, I never seen you before. What have you been up to?
Buddy.
Oh,
we talked
hey!
about this. We talked
Wiltsy!
about this.
Wiltsy! Come here, Wiltsy!
He like runs over and just like jumps up.
Like
him a hug.
grabs her and does the like swing around hug.
I already have a headache.
What brings all you to my fine shop?
Lilith's gonna look at the list.
It's like, we're trying to find him.
Well, we're doing some things that gal back there doesn't really want us to talk about, but we got some stuff for you and we're supposed to bring it to you.
Bring me stuff?
Yeah, Lilith is looking at the list, seeing if the list is going to tell them why we need to bring this shit to the blacksmith.
You look at the list, and the list is just like pointing to Buddy. It's made all
Alright,
the
let me-
letters in an arrow.
We're supposed to give you all these things.
Yeah,
I think.
let me see all the ornaments. Bring them here. Bring them here.
What's all this stuff? What'd you bring me?
Ryder puts the.
Presents, buddy.
Ooh, today's my lucky day.
You know, I just realized something. We just stole these ornaments off a tree.
We're not
Wait, what?
stealing, we're borrowing.
Wait. Did you say steal?
No, we're borrowing.
Borrowing from.
Yeah, so I didn't see any problem with it.
Now,
I know
hold on
Gil.
before you-
I know Gilly's part of the decorating committee. He's a gnome. We go way back as well. It's fine. I'll tell him later.
So what am I supposed to do with all this stuff?
I don't know. She like pushes the ornaments towards him.
He starts like
does-
picking
does
them
it
up,
need
looking
the-
at them.
Wait, what about the nose and the nutmeg and all that?
Oh yeah, give them all that stuff for as well.
And she just plops it on the counter.
So
Nose kind of rolling off to the side of it.
Buddy looks at all this shit that you just set on his counter. Thanks.
Oh, sorry. He'll hand him a cookie too. There's that too.
Oh, thanks. I hadn't had a break yet. So, you all just brought me this stuff for.
Is the list doing it?
we literally have a list, and it told us to bring this shit to you.
To me, to little old me. I mean,
It said
To
To
the
a black-
blacksmith. To a blacksmith.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a blacksmith. Okay. And
Do the thing.
do what thing?
I don't know. Just do the thing.
As you look at the list, Lilith, you just see like this laughing face drawn out with letters.
Swear to God, if this fucking list is fucking us over.
But I
Did
do
you tell the list that you solemnly swear you're up to no good
do
first?
need
'Cause
you
that
all
might
to
be
make
key.
a charisma check.
Oh,
Charisma
God.
save, sorry.
Oh god.
Minus
21.
11.
11.
2 and 20. Complete opposites.
6.
You all watch, well, anyone that got 10 or higher watches as the list vanishes.
Ganji, is this another one of your tricks?
No, I don't do those types of tricks anymore. Wink, wink.
So this wasn't your doing?
No, I have no clue what you're talking about. What doing?
The list is gone.
The fuck?
What'd you do with it?
It's here. So I was asking if this was your doing.
No, I left the list with you. You just had the list.
Can I do an insight check to see if this guy's a fucking if he's actually serious or if he's like
Yeah,
being
you
a man?
can.
Like there's something's up with this fucking guy, and I haven't liked him from the jump. Now I don't know if that's just the DM playing him or if there's actually like some I'm not supposed to like him on purpose.
You're telling me I made someone just as criminally annoying as Mei Li? Go for it! Insight check.
17. Wait, just as annoying as who?
Bailey.
Mei Li. Bringing her back.
No, she's dead.
She's not dead.
dead.
Not in my world.
No, he just rolled a
17.
1, or yeah, a 1 on his charisma check, so you didn't see the list disappear.
Why is it a charisma check? Just never mind.
So as you're all standing there, the doors
Is
to the blacksmith open, and a very large man walks into the room. He's a human. His long black hair. It's pulled back. He looks like a burly, like, lumberjack of a male. And he looks at all of you. Can someone explain this? And he holds up that list. And it just has all the different items that you all have been looking for.
That's mine? Why do you have it?
It just showed up in my hand.
Uh-huh, and your name is?
Here, you can have it back.
That's a very odd name.
I tend to go by here. Why do you want to know my name?
Just out of curiosity.
well, I mean, what else would you just want us to call you a guy who just walks into blacksmiths? Like I don't know what you want.
Yeah, you can call me that. I can go for that guy that walks into the blacksmith's energy.
Do I recognize this dude at all?
Roll a history check with advantage, everyone.
Nice to meet you here. I'm Chestnut.
I Chestnut. I Wexley. I Ryder. I Lilith.
14.
I have 12.
Gongi.
7.
Volts.
Lilith's too distracted by what is before her right now.
Oh my god.
Hey! Hey!
I almost said some shit. I almost said some shit that would have got me in trouble. Never mind.
What are we rolling?
History?
History with advantage.
Ooh. I got a 26.
Okay. This man oddly fits the description of the estranged son of the much deceased Syntax St. Claus.
Very good looking.
Mister here, you remind me of someone. Someone I used to work for.
You used to work for somebody that I remind you of?
Yep. Looked a lot like you.
You're Claus's kid, ain't you?
Perhaps. Why?
Well, the fact that you said perhaps and not no kind of says yes. So, you are. Look, it's that time of year. You gotta do your job.
No, I don't think I have to do my job.
And why don't you think you need to do your job?
Because that was my father's job. I'm not my father.
True, true. Do you have somebody else that took over his position that he had? In the year that you've had since he kicked the can, have you bothered finding a replacement for that job?
Does it look
And it kind of
like
sounds like it falls on your shoulders, Junior.
I care about that?
Foxy's gonna go over and, like, kind of tug on his pants.
Yes, Wexley.
So, it doesn't seem like you care all that much, but what about the kids? Like, the kids, like, you know, they've been good this year, largely. And, you know, they're kind of expecting this, and it would make so many kids sad. You wouldn't want to make all the kids sad, would you? Just like tears kind of start welling in her eyes a little bit.
He like reaches down and like prestidigitizes the tear ducts away. I don't think I'm the guy that needs to follow in my dad's footsteps. No
I just need a
offense.
few more years until your hair gets white. Eat a few more cookies, it'll be alright. We'll get you up to speed, it's fine. It's not too hard.
Lilith kind of like leans over to Ganji. He's the one we're looking for, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, him. Yeah, definitely.
So that means our job's done, right?
Well, no, he has to give you back your soul.
But you what?
I mean, I could kind of stick around. I mean, he doesn't have to give me my soul. Like,
Yeah, but you
I
need
get
your
it.
soul before the next Saints Hollow. Remember? You remember, right? If you don't get your
she's
soul
just
back
like
this year.
infatuated as she's just like looking at him.
Hey,
Wait, what?
Lilith,
What?
come back to
What?
me. Come back. If you don't
What?
get your soul back before the end of Saints Hollow, you're gonna die. But this time, for real. Don't you remember why we did all this?
Everyone,
Hey, how
we're
long
not
have you
supposed
been-
to know this. Just so you know.
Wait, what?
La 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 la.
They're having a
I-
private
I,
conversation, so everyone.
I may have
look at the size
not-
of my ears. Do you really think I can like not hear that?
Lilith kind of like hovers Ryder's ears. I may have
Joe,
forgotten
get your
about that.
Hands up. I did not give you permission. Did not give consent. I just came up and started playing with your tail. Would you be all fine with it? No, you would not.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds a bit weird.
Grabbing your horns and shit. I bet you'd be real offended by that. Well, unless fucking Mister over there does it, then maybe, yeah. Good lord.
What are we talking about here?
What are we
Nothing.
talking about? Thank goodness
Moving
we're not
on.
outside, otherwise the legs would be stuck together.
What? Why are you breaking Lilith, Ryder? Why are you breaking Lilith?
Look, it's not my fault. Look, damn it, no, I gotta stop. Why you gotta set me up like that? You're just like perfect set, a for the spike, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
After this, you and I are having some words.
Are you sure? I don't want you to hurt yourself. It's such a shame. Anyway, look, guy, look. We did, well, I say we. They, I guess, have done a lot of stuff before they came into our contact, because good lord, if that was all they had to do, I don't know how it took them a year. But I digress. Somebody's got to take over the job.
Do you want to take over the job?
I mean, what do I gotta do?
You do deliver messages, you just gotta deliver presents instead.
Do I still get the, do I gotta wear the coat and all that?
Yeah.
Can I get that, like, tailored down a bit? Like,
It's magical, little Taylor.
oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, your old man was like, what, 6'8", 6'9"?
Do you have magic, by the way?
Do I? Not really magic, more of like, inner spirit energy kind of stuff.
Okay, so you can't take the job.
Oh, I can't? Nah. Shucks. Hey, Chestnut, why don't you take it?
Me?
You already know the job. Yeah, why not you? You already eating the cookies, you got the beard already, like...
Well, I make everything run. I don't know about running the show, being front man. Not really my thing.
Alright, well, wait a minute. Well, yeah, I mean... Well, shit. He kind of glances over, Welksy. I don't think you have any problem with that kind of stuff, do you? I mean, is there a problem with lady claws, or is it gotta be a dude thing? Like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but like, I just want to make sure there's not like some weird, it's gotta be a dude thing.
It's like an innate thing.
Wait, what? What do you mean an innate? Wait, what? So like, it has to be a dude, or is it just like it's just kind of happened?
No,
have
it's a
always been
bloodline
dude?
thing.
Innate.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in innate. It doesn't have to be someone named Nate.
Look, I didn't hear exactly what he said. Some of it kind of went over my head.
It's like it's a natural feeling.
You know,
Okay.
for a guy that has big ears, you kind of let certain things go in and certain things kind of...
Look, do you have any idea how many noises I'm hearing right now? We got Buddy back there smacking on God knows what.
Oh, I'm just, messing with this shit y'all brought.
Look, you know what, Buddy? Keep doing you. You're a great guy. No matter if you thought you were a gnome. You're the biggest gnome I've ever known.
How about
God love
this? What if I hire you all to help me? At least for the first year. Maybe the second. Probably the third.
We can deliver the presents.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it past 3. My doc doesn't claim I have that much time left. But we sure can give it a run for it.
What's the pay? Oh my goodness, of course I'll do it.
So, Lilith, what was it you were needing? Something about new soles on your shoes?
She kind of looks up to this guy and is just like, look, there's actually, something that I need returned to me, and you're the only one that can help me.
Is it kind of like a Mr. Megorium's thing where he bought like enough shoes to last his lifetime and then you're on your last
She's
pair?
just gonna take her finger and puts it against Lucy's lips.
You need to get more soles for your shoes?
Anybody got one of them, like, cone of silences?
Here, have a
You
cookie.
just put it around the neck, and it's just cone of silence. I've also heard it go by the shame cone. It's kind of like one of those. It's like a twofer, like a double action.
Oh my god.
What would that be?
My soul?
What happened to it?
I think your shoes are worn out.
Yeah, it got worn.
Oh.
Prematurely.
Get
How'd that happen? They don't usually go bad.
I'm gonna get a few
I just-
miles out of them before they fall out.
Shut up, bugs.
I want you guys to know it took everything I had not to name him Bugs. It took every ounce of control not to name him Bugs.
Well, what had happened was, I was, helping a friend clean their house, and I, got locked in their basement, and,
In the back, you hear Buddy go, "What? Who brought this sex toy?" And he holds up the tiefling male that's all buff and shirtless.
Hey, buddy, we're kind of in the middle of something right now.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
if you could just do it as you see fit.
Okay.
All right.
hi, before this session
Continue. You were locked in a guy's basement. And you wore your soul out? Like I'm concerned. You know, like I was very hesitant on like if I were to call you the S word, is that kind of like one of those like bad things to call you?
was a mess. I thought I would do him a service by cleaning his house for him because he's a pianist at this tavern and, you know, he's busy with shit. So I thought I would be nice and just help a friend out. And I ended up being locked in his basement in a room with a single coffin in the middle of it.
That.
Something may or may not have crawled out of said coffin, and that's the last thing I remember.
That's really weird.
So you got
Are there
lured
any
into
other
a
torture devices down there?
So you got lured into a basement by a penis at a tavern, and then inside the basement was a coffin that something. After you tried to clean his house, is that what? Did I hear that properly?
We have to put it in the out in the open so that it never happens again.
I just want to be very clear that you, a temptress of the night, were lured to convinced to clean a man's house, and that man
Clearly
had to be a
basement means
penis.
something else here.
No. Listen. No, I genuinely liked this guy. I didn't want to take his soul or nothing. I genuinely liked this guy. And I really thought just doing a nice thing for him would earn me some points.
Points to yeah.
In the back, you hear Buddy.
So-
There's so many posable parts.
Buddy, once again, love you to death, but like we're in the middle of a thing.
Yes, sorry.
Chestnut, I don't know how you worked with this guy. How did you work with this guy on this?
I think the stream has just turned into you all trying to kill me. Like,
All right, so okay, so you need your soul back. Something took your soul. you
yes,
died?
I need my soul back before this all ends. This event.
All right.
You watch as the man reaches around and then gives Lilith this orb that's like glowing.
And I was like, what is this?
It's your soul.
You just carry a soul of what the?
Weird flex, but okay.
No, it's a thing I do.
Wait, is that how like your dad did it? Like he just kind of reached behind his back and like a gift materialized?
Generally, we like to pre-make the gifts.
so how did you get my soul?
I just had to track it down. There's
That's
not
it? You're
many
just gonna...
pianist basements with. What
we
is
get
it?
We get it. We get it. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Appreciate it.
Wait, so how long? Wait a minute. You didn't try to just go back to the penis house and like just try to get the fucking soul out of the basement? You didn't just root around downstairs until you found the soul? Like it could have been that. I mean, I get it might have been like a little tight route around through there, but like at the end of the day, like couldn't take that long to get that deep to like
Was
really
there like a
get
rear
in there.
entrance you were able to sneak in or something?
Probably
There was
the
a
back
rear
door.
entrance to the basement. That was a thing.
I'm done.
Well, see, this Christmas journey took a really weird turn.
And on that note,
Oh gosh.
Okay. So how do I put this soul back into my body?
Well, you
need to
just
leave.
take the cork off
how'd
and
you get it out?
Drink it.
you just take the cork off.
Just drink your soul juice.
Don't drink the soul juice. Just open the bottle.
Wait a minute. Is there
Okay,
like
then
other
she's
soul?
going.
Like,
She opens the bottle, uncorks it.
And you watch as the soul energy kind of like emanates out of the orb and resonates down on you and then absorbs back into your body.
wait, is there still like juice in the jar left?
No, there's no soul juice.
I'm about to
The
take
soul
this.
left.
We
freaking
just said
empty- I'm going-
we literally just said don't drink the soul juice. I'm like, wait a minute.
about
Does that mean
to
the
take
soul
this
is
bottle
in?
and throw it at this rabbit. I really
Oh my
am.
gosh.
That was more of a DM question. That was not.
It's like
Ryder was not
save
asking
my
that question.
character. I would never say this out
Look,
loud.
Hey, look. If Zoom, which is all moves is backwards, is. I had a whole joke planned for that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it. So.
So it turned out the nightmare before Lilith was Lilith having to relive the night of how she lost her soul in a room full of strangers.
With one that she is definitely gonna try to make not a stranger.
It's Gongi, right?
course.
Like he's
not-
impressed on you that much.
No, it's Volts. It's Volts.
Oh yeah,
So-
everybody loves Volts. That's like a whole new show.
Justin's gonna cast
Everybody loves
Arcane
Volts.
Hand. Gonna cast Arcane Hand and bring everyone into a big hug.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
like to-
do hugs. I don't.
Big
do
I would like to
squish.
do it. Dexterity saving throw.
You're gonna grab Lilith's leg and just latch onto it.
No,
I would
no,
like-
don't you like shaking
I would
Lilith?
like-
No.
Nope. 20-foot rabbit backflip. 20-foot rabbit backflip. No attacks of opportunity.
It was almost an 18. My death save was almost an 18, and it rolled to a 1. God damn. For an 8.
I'm a level 10 wizard. I wanted to cast at least one big spell. Okay.
The 14 make the save.
No.
I don't think there's
Okay.
a save for a
What about an
arcane
18?
hand hug.
Yes, it does. An 18, and I'm
Fox
small.
is
I
gonna
just,
cast
like,
web
backflip.
like just on all of us.
Flurry of blows.
So as soon as like Lilith gets pulled into this hug, like she like pulls herself out. Like, no. Okay. All right. She looks over to the dude. Thank you for the soul. I'm out of here now.
Oh no, Lilith.
What?
You have to help us. All of us. We gotta deliver kids their presents.
I never agreed to this.
I thought that was the agreement.
Damn it. I don't remember signing anything.
It's fine.
Oh, Oh, I'm sorry. Is the Temptress of the Night really talking about signed documents here on agreements?
Yes, she is.
Did you
Oh,
read
I'd love
the
to see
seal?
your paper. I would love to see the paperwork you got drafted up.
Did you
Okay,
read the
after
seal
all
that
this
was on the
bullshit's done,
bottle?
yes, I will show you the damn paperwork.
When you broke the seal on the bottle.
Promises,
You broke
promises,
the
Lilith.
seal on the bottle. Had like a do not open unless you want to be a
By breaking
A
the
member.
seal on this bottle, you
like,
agreed
no,
to
it's like
1
the
year's
Santa,
service.
Yeah, it's like the Santa Claus where you gotta read real frame.
The same-
Lilith
see,
is
there
the
it is.
new Mrs. Claus.
Look, Lilith's trying to be.
So the man looks at all of you. You can all call me Claus the Second, or just Claus.
All right, Junior, let's go.
Okay.
Whatever
This
you
is
say,
gonna
Mr.
be-
Claus.
An instant regret. I can see this now.
Cookie.
Thank you, Chestnut.
It's
And
good to be
as
back.
you all kind of exit out of the blacksmith, you watch as Claus the Second swoops you all the way to the north, where there's
Bye,
this
buddy.
You find
factory.
your dad.
Hey, are the other two coming with us or no?
Everybody's coming. It's
Alright.
Lilith,
Look,
and Ryder, and Chestnut, and Welksky, and Volts, and Gongi. It's all
I
y'all,
thought you had to like look up.
except Buddy.
Well, yeah, Buddy.
Buddy's still.
Buddy was not a
Buddy's still wondering how many like different opposable
Don't.
features
Don't.
the eggnog has. You nasty.
Why would it? Never mind.
What?
A glass of eggnog. How many opposable pieces a glass of eggnog has? Oh yeah, sick bird, bro. Sick bird.
I mean, this is.
Could have said the
opposable.
gnomes. The gnomes, you could have done that. Like how many opposable pieces the gnomes have? Boom.
You can't
Get out of-
oppose gnomes. They're unopposable.
And on that note, Dungeon Mechanics, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We want to say thank you very much for tuning in for our holiday special, The Nightmare Before Lilith. Is this actually the end, or am I cutting you off like way early?
No, this is the end.
Okay.
We only had like 30 more minutes, but it's fine. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was gonna say, fucking Christ. You said 3 hours, not 3.5. But I
We were gonna
digress.
do the Claus wedding.
Oh no. Stay tuned
I can't.
after the ending for the ending credits. The
Oh, that's
bonus
gonna be
scene.
epic. That's gonna be no, that's the New Year's. That's the New Year's show.
Oh, that should be Valentine's.
gosh. Oh my goodness.
Trouble.
See, New Year's is the engagement, and then Valentine's is the wedding.
And Easter. When Easter comes around, it's Ryder's
Nope,
time.
nope. Ryder's going away. Ryder ain't showing up for that one.
It's
This is not turning it. What's the fucking movie with? Oh God, it's not.
all
it's
the
Guardians,
different,
right?
yeah, the
Yeah,
different
the
people.
Guardians or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Russian Santa Claus with naughty and nice on his forearms.
Yeah.
All right, but thank you guys so very much for being here with us. We want to thank you guys for all the support that you've shown this year. We've had an amazing, amazing 2021, and we cannot wait to show you guys what will be happening in 2022. I personally want to say thank you to our favorite DM, Judgy DM, for all of the fun and shenaniganry. But on
It's
the
almost
real,
like you're reading off a piece of paper that's on the ceiling.
well, no, I gotta look up because that's where you are on the overlay.
Favorite was underlined. Favorite.
But yeah, our favorite. But no, on the real though, it's thank you because I know you've been handling a lot of the behind the scenes stuff for Dungeon Mechanics. A lot of the stuff could not be happening without you, so thank you very much. And then to all of the viewers who have shown up, thank you guys. If you guys have enjoyed this and you want to see more of it, please make sure you hit that little heart at the bottom of the screen. Doesn't cost you anything to do, and it helps out the channel a whole lot. And yeah, 2022, there's a lot of new shows. We're gonna have new cast members coming in. We've got Reapers Past. coming in. We have a handful of people coming in from Fabled 42 that'll be kind of doing little guest spots. We also have the YouTube channel. You guys can go find. So if you miss any of the live shows, you can catch them there on catch the VODs there normally. About a couple days later, join the Discord so that way you can stay up to date and all the stuff. As well, if you have any interest in playing any of the games, we have Queen Corvi does one-shot Saturdays that do not get streamed, but they're little home games. So if you ever have a character that you want to try out and kind of goof around with, by all means do that. I have roughly 75 of them, and she hates 73 of them. But yeah, we have a lot of different stuff coming up in the new year. I personally am looking very much forward to it. So thank you guys. Thank you to +1
Crafting?
it's +1
+1 crafting.
+1 crafting. Thank you. +1 crafting for the sponsor. Thank you to Epidemic Sounds, and thank you to
Barclay Garage.
Barclay Garage. I was like, it's something Garage. I can't remember. It's something with a B. B Garage. Barclay Garage. It's what happens when I don't have anything written down in front of me. Thank you guys for the sponsor, and yeah, now that I've done most outro, Judge DM,
anything else they want to say?
What Paul said, thank you guys so much for all of your love and support throughout this year. I myself am looking forward to the new coming year. Again, we got, some new campaigns coming in onto the channel with my homebrew campaign that will be premiering in May. So look forward to that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of the love and support, and I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right.
Happy holidays, everybody. Bye.
Just hit that end screen. Just hit that end screen button.
Okay, see y'all next time. Bye-bye.